Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be discussing about the author Barbara Baynton. Barbara Jane Baynton was born on 4th June 1857 at Scone, New South Wales. Scone is located in eastern New South Wales, approximately 150 km northwest of Newcastle. Or Scone is located on the New England Highway 276 km north of Sydney via the M1 in Shillington. Let's get to know a bit of Scone. Scone is an important rural centre on the New England Highway. It is known as the horse capital of Australia and claims to be the second largest horse breeding area in the world, after Kentucky in the United States. The equine focus of the town is reflected in numerous ways. It is the home to the Australian Stock Horse Association, the hunter thoroughbred breeding industry, which is reputedly the second largest breeding area in the world. The district has some of the country's longest established pony clubs. There is a thriving polo and polo cross community, and the bronze sculpture Scone Mare and Fall by Gabriel Sturck is prominently situated beside the highway in Elizabeth Park. The town and the district have a large number of significant historic buildings, and there is a real pleasure in driving around the district and admiring the huge horse studs. Getting back on track, Barbara Baynton is an Australian writer. She is the youngest daughter of John Lawrence and Elizabeth Nee Ewart. John Lawrence was a cedar cutter and timber worker. In precise, he was a carpenter. They had arrived in Sydney from Londonderry, Ireland, as bounty immigrants in the Royal Consort on 9th November 1840. However, Barbara later alleged that her father was Captain Robert Lawrence Kilpatrick of the Bengal Light Cavalry. By 1866, the Lawrence had moved to Burundi. Educated at home, Barbara enjoyed Dickens and the Russian novelist. She became a governess with the fratres at Merrilong Park, south of Corende. On 24th of June 1880, at Tamworth Presbyterian Church, she married Alexander Frater Jr. as selector. Next year, they moved to the Connable district where she bore two sons and a daughter. In 1887, Frater ran off with Sarah Glover, a servant in his household. Barbara took her children to Sydney, instituted divorce proceedings, and was granted a decree absolute on 4th March 1890. Next day, at St. Philip Church of England, claiming to be a widow, she married a 70-year-old widower, Thomas Baynton, who was a retired surgeon with literary and academic friends who visited his home at Woolwich. Financially secure, Barbara began to add to her husband's collection of Georgian silver and antiques. Robust and vigorous, overflowing with vitality, she began to write short stories, verse, and articles for the Bulletin. Her first story, The Tramp, was published in December 1896. A.G. Stephens became a close friend. After failing to find a publisher in Sydney for her collection of short story, in 1902, Barbara Baynton visited London where, with the help of Edward Garnett, who is a critic, the Bush Studies was published. She did not romanticize bush life, but showed a savage revulsion against its loneliness and harshness. The short stories are A Dreamer, The Chosen Vessel, Scrammy, Squeaker's Mate. These are the chilling tales of terror and nightmare, built up detail by detail rather than by atmosphere and the supernatural. Stephens reviewed Bush Studies in the Bulletin on 14th February 1903. On 11th February 1921, Barbara Baynton married Roland George Allenson Wynne, 5th Baron Headley, President of the Society of Engineers and of the Muslim society in England, and also he's a sportsman. Next year, he became bankrupt. Outraged when he refused the throne of Albania, she returned to Melbourne in a huff. So, Lady Hadley, that is Barbara Baynton, died of cerebral thrombosis at her home at Turak on 28th of May 1929 and was cremated. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment down below. Have a great day.